L'orphelinat catholique du Bon Secours, une maison d'accueil où des jeunes femmes enceintes étaient contraintes d'abandonner leur bébé né hors mariage. Un établissement dirigé par des bonnes sœurs à Tuam, dans l'ouest de l'Irlande, est le cadre d'une tragédie qui a ému tout le pays. En 35 ans, près de 800 enfants sont morts à Tuam, morts de malnutrition ou de maladie, dans des conditions sanitaires terribles. Et ce n'est que très récemment que leurs restes ont été découverts dans des fosses communes, un scandale qui s'est ajouté à celui des sœurs du couvent de Marie-Madeleine, où 10 000 jeunes filles étaient incarcérées, réduites quasiment en esclavage, jusque dans les années 80. À Tuam, aujourd'hui, les autorités s'interrogent toujours sur le sort des dépouilles des enfants. Doivent-elles rester dans ces fosses communes ou être enterrées plus dignement? Un devoir de mémoire qui taraude aussi les anciens pensionnaires de l'orphelinat. Billet retour à Tuam, c'est un reportage de Julie Dingeloff et Aurore Chloé Dupuis.
My pants wouldn't be washed for months and months. So they'd be, if I wanted to take off my pants, the pants would actually stand up. It was that filthy.
I believe in one Lord, Jesus Christ, the only begotten Son of God, born of the Father before all ages, God from God, light from light.
And I used to try to cover my head in and then I tried to fall off the sleeve. I could, because I knifed them, terrible screech, terrible roar ran out from them, and the nuns shouting back and shut up.
I believe in one holy Catholic and Apostolic Church. I confess one baptism for the forgiveness of sins.
And these nuns inside are supposed to be following God's footstep and supposed to be helping the poor and people that needed help, and just kept closing the door.
And I look forward to the resurrection of the dead and the life of the world to come. Amen.
We accepted it because there was nothing we could do about it. They had the power.
En Irlande, jusqu'à la fin des années 90, les enfants nés hors mariage sont séparés de leur mère et placés dans des foyers catholiques, financés par l'État et gérés par des religieuses. Certains sont placés dans des familles d'accueil, d'autres n'en sortiront pas vivants. Dans la petite ville de Tuam, dans l'ouest du pays, les ossements de 796 enfants ont été découverts ici, à l'endroit même où se tenait jadis l'orphelinat des Sœurs du Bon Secours.
The bodies are just over here now inside. I think this is where they found the tank inside the wall here.
Oh, yes. That area there now where they built house there, didn't they get bones there?
They came across...
were they human bones?
They were human bones, yeah.
Des années 20 à la fin des années 60, un enfant meurt toutes les 2 semaines à Tuam. Les anges oubliés, comme on les appelle ici, sont revenus hanter la très catholique Irlande. Patrick, Joseph et Walter ont vécu 7 ans à l'orphelinat des Sœurs du Bon Secours.
You had the same probably routine every day. There was no love, there was no toys, there was nothing whatsoever. And you were just locked in this big building. And if you looked out as well, the walls were so high that you didn't see anything. It was like a prison, really.
We were reared in such a way that we were told nothing. I don't remember leaving here. I don't remember being brought to a foster home or anything like that.
The religion, the Catholic Church and the state here are all at fault for making life hell on us. Because I remember I used to be called a bastard. That's the name that on us, because being born out of wedlock. When my mother got pregnant, she had to take all the blame for it. She was a sinner because she didn't obey God's commandment that she shouldn't have got pregnant. It was enough to punish the mother, but why punish the child? There was no need of it.
Catherine Corless a fréquenté la même école. Petite, elle se demande pourquoi ses enfants sont si maigres, vêtus de haillons. Pourquoi certains disparaissent du jour au lendemain. Des décennies plus tard, elle veut savoir et commence son enquête au cimetière de la ville.
This plot here is called an Angel's Plot. It's where the children of the Tuam families are buried.
Elle parcourt les archives et les cartes de la ville, analyse des certificats de décès. Des centaines de morts, mais aucune trace d'enterrement.
I met the keeper of the graveyard who has the book that lists everybody who is buried here. The 796 were not in his book, which means they're not buried here. So my next quest then was, where are they buried?
Le gouvernement finit par consentir à des prélèvements scientifiques. Le rapport tombe comme un coup près. Des quantités significatives de restes humains d'enfants âgés de 0 à 3 ans sont enterrés dans une fosse commune, sous l'orphelinat des Sœurs du Bon Secours.
This little one is 1939. Her name was Annie. She was only 3 months old, and she died of epilepsy. His name is Gerard. He was 1 month old, and he was the son of a domestic, which was put down for them all, and he died of a respiratory infection. A lot of those diseases, they weren't fatal if they were treated on time, and if they got the proper medication and the proper care. I do believe that they could have saved quite a lot more of them.
Parmi ces victimes, Marianne Bridget. Peter Mulryan la cherche depuis 3 ans. Sa petite sœur. Tous les deux sont nés au foyer de Tuam. Il ignorait son existence jusqu'à ce que Catherine Corless le contacte.
We hope it's not closed, you know.
Il a demandé à la justice l'accès au dossier de sa sœur, sans succès. Ce jour-là, il tente sa chance directement à l'Agence pour l'enfance et la famille. C'est ici qu'ont été transférées les archives de l'orphelinat à sa fermeture en 1961. Dossier médical, certificat de décès ou d'adoption. Nous n'aurons pas le droit de filmer.
So this is a surprise.
Oh no, I'm looking for my sister's
In relation to Mary
5.
Bridget.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
that, you know? Yeah.
And you see, there isn't a file on Mary and Bridget.
Why?
There never was a file on Mary and Bridget.
I was shocked to hear that because I thought everyone having the planet born in this planet should have some record. Like, she's just adamant. But then as I asked the question, why weren't we told this long ago by their barrister to our barrister? And that didn't happen. It looked very false, like, you know.
Les victimes de Tuam font face à l'omerta des institutions. Pourtant, sous la pression médiatique, le gouvernement finit par reconnaître l'existence d'une fosse commune en mars dernier.
It's really important that we acknowledge that these are part of, no doubt, the extraordinarily difficult times that they would have had to endure.
Une reconnaissance, mais aucune excuse ni action concrète. Le sort des dépouilles embarrasse les autorités. Leur offrir une sépulture décente ou les laisser dans cette fosse commune. Alors, Catherine Corless continue son combat pour la vérité. Elle a mis la main sur une vieille carte de Tuam, datant des années 70. C'est grâce à cet élément qu'elle s'est forgé une certitude.
They know there's a burial ground there. They know it well, it's written here, and yet they tell me they know nothing. That was one of the obstacles. The obstacles was to get in to Galway County Council to see their records. It's quite obvious they want to hide this. It's too much. It's too big for them. It's almost like a collaboration between the government and between the nuns.
Pour beaucoup, l'enquête aurait dû commencer il y a près de 50 ans. À l'époque, les enfants du coin jouent avec des crânes sur une aire de jeu. En face, la maison de Marie Moriarty. Un après-midi à l'automne 75, intriguée, elle suit de jeunes garçons. Elle tombe dans un trou. Autour d'elle, des centaines de petits linceuls. Des nourrissons mort-nés, non baptisés, lui dira-t-on.
It was accepted that that's what it was used by the home for babies who weren't christened. It was about fear that you didn't question the people because it wasn't right. Do you know what I mean? They were the bosses, they ran the schools, they ran the church, and they had a say in everything. And we did nothing about it, but the people within the system didn't do anything about it either.
L'Église est toute puissante, la société irlandaise ferme les yeux. Aucun prêtre, aucune religieuse, aucun voisin, personne ne parlera.
Would they hit you or kick you or anything?
Hit you across the head.
Would they?
Yeah.
Across the head?
Ce soir-là, Peter retrouve Patrick, un autre enfant de l'orphelinat. Il est encore ébranlé par les révélations sur sa sœur.
My biggest wish today would be if I could find my sister and know where she is this very moment. But I do not know, and somebody knows. It makes me think more now that she's not there in Tuam. She could be beyond in America, sold off, got money for them.
They were evil. Evil, that's why I call them. They weren't anything about themselves. They didn't care about the human being, human children, little children like ourselves at that time. They didn't care about it. All they wanted was get money.
Les religieuses sont soupçonnées de s'être livrées à des trafics d'enfants. Ainsi, Peter a servi de main-d'œuvre agricole à un père adoptif violent.
I'll never understand why some human being would do that to another being. No, I just couldn't, no. And I got belted with the straps. He took off the strap up from his waist, the leather strap with a buckle and leave marks of the buckles and my legs and bum. And he always take off my trousers to do it. Always done that. Yeah, he put me across his knee and whacked me. For what? Nothing. To me, I can't remember how, but I'm just 6 or 7 year old. That being done to like, you know.
Il existait une dizaine de maisons maternelles comme celle de Tuam. Seuls quelques survivants sont parvenus à retrouver leur mère biologique.
This would be the road my mother would have taken every week for 5.5 years to come out and try and get me out of the home. But the nuns wouldn't allow it. That they told her that he was going to be fostered out. That was very sad for her, because she knew then that she'd probably never see me again.
Après des années de recherche, Patrick Joseph rencontre finalement sa mère en Angleterre. Elle a refait sa vie à Londres, s'est mariée. Elle n'a osé parler à personne de l'existence de son fils en Irlande.
I could see it in her that she was so nervous because she didn't know what I was going to say. So I just went up and I just said, "Hello, Mother." This would be the first picture that was taken of my mother and myself in 1975. So you can see the smile. You know, just be able to hug, even give a kiss on the cheek and everything. It was so wonderful, like, you know. And, you know, you could tell people, oh, yeah, I have a real mother, all right. My birth mother is still alive. I've met her.
Comme deux étrangers, Patrick Joseph et sa mère apprennent à s'apprivoiser. Mais sa grossesse reste taboue. Elle ne lui avouera jamais dans quelles circonstances elle est tombée enceinte.
Men had the power, and the woman was always to blame. And I always feel about Adam and Eve. It was the woman that took the apple, like, and gave it to him, so it is her. And it's that way down through life. It's always the woman. And the men always get away.
La mère de Patrick Joseph est décédée en 2012 à 88 ans, emportant son secret dans sa tombe. Comme elle, 35 000 filles perdues, comme on les appelait, ont accouché dans ces foyers.
My mother, she carried that cross right through her life for nothing. So I want an apology, and I want to be able to get it in writing, so I can go back to her grave and read that over her grave to say that you didn't come in any sin and you would have met a beautiful mother. That's what I love to do.
Malgré nos multiples demandes, les autorités irlandaises et les Sœurs du Bon Secours ont refusé de nous accorder une interview. À ce jour, Patrick Joseph et les autres enfants de Tuam attendent toujours que la commission d'enquête assume la vérité.
For this so-called Catholic country would do the likes of that, and what we call them are angels, which are angels. I could be in there too if I had bad health. I was lucky that I was born a healthy baby.
It's a pardon that the authorities wanted to forget that these children ever existed. So it's horrific. So hopefully they will make amends now, maybe, and do the right thing.
They know damn well what went on. We've got loads of records to prove what they did. Living records, yeah. And all they're waiting for us to pass away, yeah, it's gone now. we have what we want out of them.
Et voilà pour ce reportage en Irlande, reportage que vous pouvez retrouver bien sûr sur france24.com et sur toutes nos applications mobiles. Je vous dis à très bientôt pour un nouveau numéro de Billets Retour.